So, a bit of a rush job on. We've got 15 chickens coming tomorrow, and originally, obviously, they were going to go in this chicken tractor here. However, we have residents. We've still got 7 chicks left. The ones we raised, they're too small to graduate to a freezer camp. We were going to put them in the log store, but as you've seen from our video last week, the log store's full. Or the chicken, no, what am I going on about? This is not a log store, this is a kennel. We were going to put them in the kennel, just temporarily to fatten them up. Because it's sheltered and I could build a quick roost in there for them. However, that's full of logs now. And the bit that's outside is not sheltered, and we don't want chicken poo all over our logs. Plus, I'm quite liking the fact that they're free ranging around. So, for the time being, I think we're going to make this chicken tractor more of a permanent structure and allow our second flock of chickens to free range around. They love being under this bush here. Yeah, so they're just free ranging around. They're loving life at the minute. I mean, we'll see how we get on. Obviously, there's a risk of predators, but yeah, they're putting themselves away at night when they've been out all day, or if it rains. Wow, look at that sky. Doesn't that look amazing? You wouldn't have believed it this morning. It was grey and overcast and horrible, and now look at it. Solar panels are going like billy-o, which means a lot to the people who don't understand billy-o. Anyway, chickens. Yeah, so they're bringing themselves in at night, putting themselves away. Yeah, they've really taken to the life. So I'm digressing. So we've got 15 meat chickens coming tomorrow, so I need somewhere to put them. So we've just been up to the builders merchants in Lugo because I needed a bit of roofing, which I can't get anywhere local around here. And the selection of wood was rubbish. This lighter coloured wood was the only wood they really had. So I'm going to have to try and make something out of that and that. And Emma's just nipped down into town to go and get some hardware cloth. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can knock up a quick secure chicken tractor for our 15 new arrivals tomorrow. Welcome to the new chicken tractor 2.0. So, as you can see in the background, our old chicken tractor has now got permanent residence in with our other chickens that we decided they were too small to cull after our last experience with them. So they're staying now. We think we're going to be retiring this chicken tractor to be a permanent structure. We're going to wheel it somewhere we want to keep it, and then these guys can just free range in and out, happy days. So we need a new chicken tractor, and here it is. So this chicken tractor is not actually designed to be a chicken tractor. It's for another animal, which you might like to guess. Leave a comment below, which we think we're going to be getting after Christmas now for various reasons. But we got these chickens in here. Yeah, they're a bit bigger than we expected. I was always going to make we're going to have a fleet of these now, I think. I was just figuring out how many we're going to have. And we're going to be having about 7 of these, I think. Okay, so 4 of them are going to be for our new animals. And 3 of them will be for meat chickens. Okay, so this is much lighter to move around than our old chicken tractor. I can move this on my own without damaging myself. So that's always a bonus. Now these chickens we collected today are much bigger than we were expecting. So this is only temporary. I'm going to build another one of these and we're going to split these in half. Not literally the chickens, we're going to take half of them out to put them in the other chicken tractor. So let's just talk you through the features of the chicken tractor 2000. Is 2000 old now? Is that an old thing? Should it be chicken tractor 3000?
But you called it 2.0 a minute ago.
Chicken tractor 2.0. Okay, so we have this tin roof on it, which will reflect the sun's heat. As you can see, we're baking in sunshine at the minute, and it's not drizzle at all. Do they call it liquid sunshine? So the liquid sunshine will be reflected off of here. Yeah, so metal lid, drilled through the top, and use these special roofing bolts. They've got a little rubber on them, so when you screw down, it seals the hole, so shouldn't leak. So there should be no leaks going in there. Secondly, because it does get quite windy here, and I was concerned about the wind getting underneath here, just put a few these little latches. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what their official name is. These little latches here, which do a great job at holding it down. So we've got 2 at this end and 2 at this end here. Okay, for holding the roof on. And we've got these new style wheels on the back, which means that I can move it on my own, no problem at all, because it's much lighter. So, should we take the roof off and take a look inside?
This is like a poor man's MTV Cribs.
Who lives in a house like this?
That's not MTV Cribs.
No, you want to come around this side? So here we have. So this is the secure area where the chicks / new animals will be going in at night. I put a mesh in the bottom just in case anything tries to dig in and get underneath while they're inside. I don't think that'll be so much of a problem, touch wood. Won't be so much of a problem in the daytime, perhaps at night. So that's nice and secure. Nothing's going to come in up through the bottom there. And also we can give it a wash down with a hose, etc, etc.
We are going to be putting some straw in here for a bit of warmth and a bit of comfort and a bit of poo absorption.
Yeah, we'll do that. Sure.
That's just
Should we do that now? Should we do that now?
Yeah, do it now.
Let's do that now. Right, here's some straw. Oh, loads of straw. Maybe too much straw. But yeah, they'll love that.
They'll nestle down into that, won't they?
Yeah, they'll nestle down into And also, this is out the polytunnel. This is basil. This is basil. What this does, they like to eat it, but it's got a second sort of medicinal purpose, that it keeps the flies away. So there's no real build-up of flies in there with this, and we change this every 3 or 4 days, and once they've eaten it or it's sort of died away, so we'll just drop that in there as well. So there we go. So that's nice, and that'll be nice and warm for them on this drizzly day. These edges are really, really sharp. Being mindful not to chop my fingers off with it.
Do you want that open while we show the door?
Yeah, I'm just going to lift it.
Are you going to lift it to show your genius door? These chicks are apparently only 3 weeks old. They weren't lying when they said that these are big chickens.
Yeah, so this will be our last batch this year, I think, because of the weather. Yeah, but look at the size of them already. I think they're bigger than our ones up there, which are, how old are they now? 12, 14 weeks old? Something like that?
They're not far off laying if there's any girls up there. I know that much.
So round the side we've got this this hardware cloth, which is very resilient to any sort of attack from a fox or anything like that, or pine marten, as we've got around here. We've got this door, which we'll just take in and out, take out in the morning, so they can come out. So I've just used quick. I just needed something quick and easy. So an old chopping board and some electrician's conduit for the runners. So that's that. Yeah, like I say, it's much lighter, so I'm able to move it a lot easier. The idea is I'll move it in the morning or in the evening when the chicks are actually inside the living quarters, the sleeping quarters at the back here, because then there's no risk of me trapping their feet underneath the thing when I move it. But we can have a little move now. Should we have a little move?
Do it.
Should we move? So the only downside to this compared to that chicken tractor is that I didn't have to move the water and the feed in there because it's all suspended from the ceiling, whereas I haven't done that with this, so I'm going to have to take them out each time I need to move them. It's no real hardship, I guess.
What are you going to do? Usher them into the bedroom bit now then?
I don't know. We can try. Whether they'll go in or not is a different matter. Into bed, chickens. Look at the size of them, it's incredible. Come on, little fella, go in there. Can you go in? Can you go in?
Why don't we film moving it in the morning when they're in there before we get up?
Do you think so?
Not before we get up, that's impossible. Before they get up.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's do that.
Okay. So we don't want to disturb them too much, and plus I can't be bothered to get them all in the bedroom quarters. Yep, we'll come back when they're in there in the morning. I'll show you how easy it is to move. Well, I thought they were looking keen to go in there. With this roof originally, we were going to frame it completely out. But I had a bit of a flash of inspiration as we were building it, that the only problem we had with this material is that it was flexible along the ridges. So when you lifted it up, it sort of curled itself up. So all we had to do really was put some struts in this way to stop it curling up. In long ways, it's really strong. So yeah, we didn't have to frame the whole thing out. We'll come back in the morning. Morning, it's the morning after, and as promised, we're here to move the chicken tractor 2.0. So here we go. I'm just going to move it up there, I think. The chicks are in bed. I need to move the food out first before I do anything.
I'm ready to stop the dogs from rolling in it.
You can feel the heat of them in there. Compared to here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all snuggly then.
Oh no, don't took them out.
Albert, leave it.
Look at the ease of this move, the gracefulness.
Beautiful.
There we go. You good?
Yeah? Are you letting them out now? Or are you putting the food back in first?
Put the food back in first, shall I?
Albie, sit. Crazy dogs. Good morning, chickie chicks. Some of them are too snuggled up and warm, they don't want to come out and play yet. Shut them all out.
I would have thought so.
I know, I can see one at the door, thinking about it. Should we let the other ones out? Looks like they're waiting to be released as well.
Released the beast.
Yeah.
Right. Coffee time.
They're going to go straight to their new favourite bush. The other one can't figure out how to get out. Honestly, they're so stupid, aren't they?
They're bird-brained, aren't they?
Literally bird-brained.
Oh, he's run out of poop.
The tractor is in the field next door, muck spreading, which is our signal to lock the dogs in the house all day and probably all day tomorrow, so that they don't go over there and roll in it.
So I managed to get another chicken tractor made. It's not quite finished. I haven't got a handle on the front to lift it up yet. And those strips of wood across the top need fixing to the underside to make it structurally rigid in the, what would that be, the x-axis? Yeah, so that needs doing. But apart from that, it's up and running. There's chickens in it now, so we've got 8 in one, 7 in the other. I just couldn't stand having 15 in one. It was too cramped for them. So yeah, that's another one done. And behind me, I've got the carcass for a third one. So if I get that done this weekend coming, we can have 5 chickens in each one, which is a much better ratio, I think, for their welfare. So yeah, all good, all good. And I think this is the way we're going to be doing it next year, moving on. And I'm really pleased with this little design here, how easy it is to move with the wheels on the bottom. It's a one-man job to lift it up and move it. So yeah, happy days, happy days. So with our new animals, which are coming after Christmas, I need 4 more of these. So between now and Christmas, I'll steadily make another 4. Big fire on again in the Riviera Sacra, I believe. Emma and I woke up about, I think, 6 o'clock this morning. Both woke up at the start with a smell of smoke. You can imagine what goes through your mind. So this must be, I don't know, 25, 30k away. But the smell of smoke in our bedroom this morning was incredible. Big old fire, big old fire. Off go the fire planes. Yeah, the wind must be really blowing from where this fire is. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see that, but it looks like a misty morning. Whereas it's not, it's the actual smoke from the fire. If I maybe zoom in a little bit, you might be able to see how, yeah, it's just lingering in there, you can smell it. Like I say, it must be 20, 30 kilometres away, so it must be a massive fire to deliver this amount of smoke up here. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Once again this year, we've been lucky enough to be invited to help out at 3 vendimias. So vendimia is the Spanish word for collecting grapes or picking grapes. So some of our friends are lucky enough to have vineyards in the beautiful Riviera Sacra. So we've been along and helped them collect their grapes for the year. It's quite hard work, but real fun. Everybody's chatting in Galician, so I don't understand any of it. Emma understands a little bit of it, and generally afterwards it's back to the owner's house for a slap-up meal of traditional Galician meats and vegetables, and of course, most importantly, wine.
it's been a really busy day today. We were given, well, it's like a peach, it's a small peach. Probably should have saved one to show you. By a neighbour, and I've spent the day basically making some jam, and I've also dehydrated some. And now it's a bit cooler outside. We're going to come and we're going to have a go at making wine. Now this crate is all of our own grapes. This is some we were given for helping out at a grape harvest on Monday, and then these are some that we've also been given for helping out at another grape harvest. Now we physically can't eat this amount of grapes. It's as delicious as they are, we'd be very poorly. And then last year with our grapes and with some that we were given, we actually made grape juice. But this year we're going to actually have a go at making wine. So we're going to crush them now, and then we're going to leave them for 10 days while they ferment, and we'll see how we get on. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah.
Shall I wind and you chuck in?
Yeah.
I assume this is going to mush them up enough.
Oh, I assume so. We're currently being bombarded by wasps. I don't know where they've all just come from.
Well, probably out of there.
You ready?
Well then.
Is that going in alright?
It's mushing them well anyway.
Yeah.
Can you hear the mouses? So the idea of this is going to be a natural wine. So it will sit in this bucket for 7 to 14 days, and the natural yeasts. That is yeast, isn't it?
Yeah.
The natural yeast on the skin and in the stalk and stuff will start the fermentation process of turning the sugar into alcohol. I suppose traditionally you do this with in a big bowl with your bare feet and squish them all out, but let me assure you, you don't want my bare feet anywhere near these.
Although it will only be you drinking it, so I suppose if you're putting your feet near it, it won't matter.
You're taking over.
Well, you wandered off.
Multitasking woman, eh? It's true what they say.
You don't get guns like this, you're just standing around watching.
Come on then.
Oh, just have a couple of bunches.
Or a bunch.
Hey, Bubba.
Some weight in it, isn't there?
Yeah.
So these are our grapes going in. We didn't realise we had quite so many. I won't worry about one, mate.
You wouldn't?
No. It's all has the texture and the flavour, doesn't it?
What, dried ones?
Is it? She's here.
She's always just there. I don't know how she hides from the dogs, just there.
Just keeps quiet.
They're very spindly, not very bunchy.
Some of them are bunchy. I reckon we've lost loads.
What, fell off?
No, just gone dry.
Ah. We're a bit late with them then.
Yeah, maybe.
Funny because they've not finished doing all of the
Well, I suppose it's the variety and the place and where they are.
Yeah, we don't know if these are wine grapes or if these are eating grapes, do we?
Well, I'd say they're wine grapes by the amount of pips in them.
Mm. One of these full is 20 kilograms, isn't it? I think.
Is that what Pepe was saying?
No, that's just what they are.
Oh.
I know that from when I bought them last year. So how long does it actually take for it to turn into wine? Like,
I really don't know. I only read about the first bit to get us going. So we're going to carry this indoors, choking on a grape. Carry this indoors, cover the top up with cling film, give it a stir once a day, and take it from there. I think once the fermentation process slows down, that's when we would take it out. We'll put it in the old crusher, the old press. Sorry, not the crusher, the press, and press all the juice out of it. And then it will go into the fermentation tank / bucket with a hole in the top.
It is like a demijohn thing, hasn't it? It has got a proper bubbler thing on the top.
I'm going to wash this out with a hose pipe, I think. So we bought this for our when I made cider last year. So this is for crushing grapes up or crushing apples up. Difference with the apples is you have to sort of chop them in half or into quarters, so the actual mechanism inside gets it and crushes it up. Which we'll be doing that later on in a week or two, I would have thought.
You can see that it is already starting to bubble.